Hello again, everybody. This is Evan Thompson from Last Word on Baseball, where I'm a writer and a senior editor. I cover the Arizona Diamondbacks. We are back at Citi Field for Game 4 against the Mets. Here's the first pitch. Adalberto Mondesi swings at a curveball near his knees and fouls it back for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Michael Wacha on the hill for the Mets. Here's the 0-2. Mondesi belts it to right center, and this is a no-doubter. Goodbye, home run into the bullpen. 1-0 Expos on the third pitch of the ball game. That brings up Ryan Sandberg batting second today. Here's the first pitch. He hits a high fly ball to right center. Marisnick charges over and makes the catch for the first out. That'll bring up Ketel Marte, who's playing center field today. Here's the first pitch to the switch hitter. High, ball one, 1-0 the count. Here's the 0-1 or the 1-0. Grounded to first, directly to Pete Alonso, who makes the routine fielding play and steps on the bag for the second out. That brings up Ryan Zimmerman. I need to get either 3 or 5, I don't recall extra base hits with him, to advance in the April monthly awards program. I still have yet to get any of them. The first pitch misses low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Fastball over the outer part of the plate. Called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Down the middle, knee high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field for a base hit to keep the inning going. That brings up the number 5 hitter, the great Eddie Matthews, Hall of Fame third baseman who played almost his entire career with the Braves. Here's the first pitch, and it is fouled into the grandstand behind third for the first strike. 0-1 the count now to Matthews. Here's the pitch. A circle change, stays off the plate, outside for a ball to even the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into the gap in left center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Great play by Dominic Smith to hustle over and keep the ball from reaching the wall. That limited Matthews to a single and kept Zimmerman from advancing beyond second. That brings up Jackie Robinson with runners on first and second and 2 out in the top of the first, and the Expos leading 1-0. The first pitch misses away for a ball. The next pitch is grounded into left for a base hit. Not going to score any runs. This will load the bases, however, for the catcher, Thompson. Here's the pitch. Inside with a cutter. Lower part of, had it been over the plate, it would have been the lower part of the zone, but it was inside for a ball. 1-0 the count now. Here's the pitch. And it is hit off the end of the bat, but high and deep to left. That's going to be off the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And Thompson pulls up at second base with a 3-run double. Cleared the bases with a double. That brings up Al Kaline with his team leading 4-0. He fouls the first pitch into the netting above the grandstand on the right field side in foul ground. 0-1 the count. The next pitch misses a shade inside for a ball to even the count at 1-1. 4-0 Expos. Here's the pitch, and that is hit into center field where Marisnick will make the catch to retire the side. 4 runs on 5 hits, including a solo home run by Adalberto Mondesi and a base-clearing double with the bases loaded by the catcher, Thompson. We go into the bottom of the first, and the Expos lead 4-0. The first pitch from Hall of Fame pitcher John Smoltz to Ahmed Rosario, the Mets shortstop, is outside for a ball. The next pitch is a fastball over the inner part of the plate for a strike. Count is now even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on a fastball that nibbled the lower and inner corner of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch is grounded to short. Mondesi makes a routine play, throws to first in time for the out. That'll bring up center fielder Jake Marisnick. Here's the first pitch to Marisnick. Strike called. Fastball over the outer part of the plate, upper part of the zone. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Changeup misses just low. To even the count at 1-1. Here is the pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat toward the first base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Mondesi comes to his left from short. Throws to first in time to get Marisnick by a step. 2 gone. That'll bring up the 2019 National League Rookie of the Year, Pete Alonso. Here is the first pitch. Hard line drive into center field, and Marte takes a bad angle to get to the ball. This will go all the way to the fence. Alonso will probably get to third with a triple, but no, he doesn't. Marte gets the ball in, and Alonso slams on the brakes at second. So, a 2-out double for Pete Alonso brings up Jeff McNeil, who waves at and misses the first pitch. A fastball in the upper and inner part of the strike zone for a strike. 0-1 the count. Now Smoltz throws one in almost the exact same location, and McNeil takes that one, then swings at the third pitch, an off-speed pitch that dives out of the zone for the third strike to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left. We go to the top of the second, and the Expos lead 4-0. Todd Helton will pinch hit for the pitcher to lead off the top of the second. The first pitch misses outside for a ball. The next pitch, fastball on the lower and outer corner of the zone, is in there. 1-1 the count. The next pitch is low, almost in the same location, but that one was low. It was a bit lower. 2-1 the count now to Helton. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into shallow center field. A line drive gets down for a base hit. So Helton reaches first on a leadoff single in the top of the second. That brings up Adalberto Mondesi, who's 1 for 1 on the day with a deep solo home run. Here's the first pitch. It is a cutter that misses low for a ball. 1-0 the count now to Adalberto Mondesi with Todd Helton on first and nobody out. Here's the second pitch, and it is hit on the ground into left field through the hole for a base hit. So that puts runners on first and second now with nobody out for Ryan Sandberg, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch to Sandberg. A cutter misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Up the middle, base hit. Will Helton try to score? He's rounding third, and he does. Sandberg alertly goes to second as Mondesi goes to third on the throw home, and the Expos now lead 5-0. Robert Gesellman comes into the game to relieve Waka. He will face Ketel Marte first. Here's the first pitch to Marte. It's a grounder up the middle to the shortstop. Rosario goes to his left to make the easy play and throw to first for the out. Meanwhile, both runners advance, so that means that Mondesi scores and Sandberg goes to third. 6-0 Expos now. Runner on third, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. It is inside for a ball. A changeup missed inside. 1-0 the count to Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line into right. That's going to get down and foul. Oh, if that had been fair, that would have been the first extra base hit I had with him. I don't remember if I need 3 or 5. It's one or the other. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 over the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ryan Zimmerman. Now ready? Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle for a base hit. That's going to die in shallow center field. Zimmerman with an RBI single to make it 7-0 in favor of the Expos. That brings up Eddie Matthews with a runner on first, 1 out, and his team up by a touchdown. Well, if the Mets score a touchdown, then go for 2, they'll pull ahead. But anyway, Dennis Eckersley gets up and going in the bullpen. Hey, there's no touchdowns in baseball. I know, that was the joke. Here's the pitch to Matthews. It is belted into left center field. That's going to be another extra base hit. Matthews is just destroying the Mets pitching staff right now. Oh, that was gone. That was gone. I thought that was off the wall. But Matthews hits it over the fence. Let's see what happens there. It hit that railing. It hit that railing above the orange stripe, so that was a home run. So Matthews, with a 2-run homer, gives the Expos a 9-0 lead. The next pitch is a slider inside to Jackie Robinson for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Robinson starts to swing but holds up and watches the sinker go by in the strike zone to even the count at 1. Here's the pitch. High and outside with a curveball. If that were in the zone, Robinson would have hit that to the next county. 2-1 the count now. Here's the pitch, and he hits it hard up the middle into right center field for a base hit. Robinson rounds first. He's going to challenge the arm of Marisnick, and it's a good idea because Robinson makes it to second standing up. So another extra base hit for the Expos as Robinson doubles with one gone in the second. That brings up Thompson. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle on the ground for a base hit. Robinson rounds third. He's going to score easily on an RBI single by Thompson to make the score 10-0. This is getting out of hand, and it's only the second inning. That brings up Al Kaline, the right fielder, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. Low and in for a ball. Well, it wasn't low. It was the lower part of the zone if it had been over the plate, but it was a ball. Eckersley is still getting ready, and he's going to come in the game in the bottom of the second with a 10-0, at least a 10-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Kaline is way out in front of it and grounds it to third. Out at second for one, and out at first for a double play to retire the side. The Expos pile it on and now lead 10-0. Eckersley is going to come into the game to pitch the bottom of the second. He will face Ramos, Conforto, and Davis. So the catcher, Wilson Ramos, the right fielder, Michael Conforto, and the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Here is the first pitch from the Hall of Fame reliever, Dennis Eckersley. It is a slider in the upper part of the zone, but it is over the plate for a strike. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit off the hands. Weak ground ball to second. Sandberg makes an easy play and throws to first in time for the first out. That brings up the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Here is the first pitch from Eckersley to Conforto. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Strike two called a sinker that clips the bottom edge of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out swinging to make the second out of the inning. That brings up J.D. Davis, the third baseman. Here is the pitch. Slider breaks off the plate for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to even the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the 1-2. Called third strike, a slider that clips the bottom and outer part of the strike zone. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go into the top of the third, and the Expos lead 10-0. I'm using David Peralta's face of the franchise card to lead off the third. I'm getting Kluber up and going in the bullpen because I need innings pitched with Indians pitchers. The first pitch to David Peralta is a changeup that misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count from Robert Gesellman. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, deep, and gone. Way out of here to center field. David Peralta puts the Expos ahead 11-0. Look at Gesellman's reaction here. Oh, you can't, but you can look at Peralta's reaction as he hits the ball to the next county. I think LaGuardia control tower mistook that for an unidentified flying object, because that was a high, deep home run. 437 feet. My goodness. Out of the game goes Gesellman. Into the game comes Paul Sewell to face Adalberto Mondesi, who swings at the first pitch and hits a routine ground ball to second that McNeil scoops up and throws to first in time to retire the speedy Adalberto Mondesi for the first out. That'll bring up Ryan Sandberg, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a double, with an RBI double and a run scored for himself. Here's the first pitch. Hit off the end of the bat, but hard, and into the grandstand behind first base. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Sandberg hits a deep drive to center, but that's going to be an easy play for Marisnick, who only has to run 2 or 3 steps to make the catch. 2 gone now. That brings up Ketel Marte, who has grounded out twice, but 1 was an RBI ground out. Here's the first pitch to the switch hitting center fielder, and he hits it off the end of the bat. Routine ground ball to short. Rosario scoops it up, throws to first in time to retire the side. But the Expos tack on another run on a home run by David Peralta. We go into the bottom of the third, and it better be the final inning, with the Expos leading 11-0. Into the game comes Corey Kluber. Like I said, I needed innings pitched from Indians pitchers. So here we go. First pitch from Corey Kluber is in there. Would have been a strike had Smith not swung, but Smith swung and missed. So either way, it was a strike. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 over the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out swinging at an absolutely filthy sinker. 1 gone. That brings up the pitcher spot. Robinson Cano will pinch hit. And here's the first pitch to Cano. It is a slurve right down the middle that Cano takes for a strike. No balls and a strike now to Robinson Cano. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Bounced foul toward the third base dugout. Still 0-2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball into shallow right center. K-line charges over, settles underneath, and makes the catch for the second out. That will bring up Ahmed Rosario as the Mets' last hope in this hopeless game. They're getting clobbered 11-0. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. A fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball to short. Mondesi takes it on 1 hop, flings it to first in time for the third out, and that's the ball game. The Expos beat the ever-living tar out of the Mets 11-0. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Conquest Mode. This is Evan Thompson saying so long for now.